Right, okay, so that's gonna go here. Oh, I think I can do it this way. And there's us. We're now live putting that in. Okay, so we're gonna do some cutting. I'll just cut this. Is the new battery in?
Yeah.
That piece we need. Yeah, so we'll do it live. So here you go. That needs put just nicely there. I wonder what it looks like there. That's actually not bad, is it?
No.
Alright. Anyone watching? No one watching yet so far, so that's good. So we'll just put these nails in, and then I'll show you here. Not sure I've got that right. Doesn't look bad though, does it?
No.
Try and put them into the dark spots.
Yeah.
Ah! That was bending the nail. So we'll do a cut, see here. It was a tape measure there. So it's 16 3/4 from the back at an angle. Tell you what we'll do, we'll not do the side bits first, we'll do the inner bits.
Yeah.
Here. And we need 51 from that, from quarter to quarter. 16 are watching. Hi guys, we're putting the boards up for the studio. I don't know if you guys know who I am. I'm Big Al, and I'm doing the studio. As you can see, there's boards going on. Would you believe they're just fence boards? This is the studio we're doing. This is the podcast studio we're fixing up, and what I'm doing is I'm trying to get this finished. This is the second attempt to put this podcast studio up. So, and the podcast seems to be coming behind, so I'm trying to sort of push it through. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the boards up, making the studio. As you can see, it's not that big, but in the camera, it looks massive. I don't know how it works with cameras, but there it is. So you'll probably not hear much from me, but as I talk, I won't see your comments, by the way, because I'm busy just putting my head down and doing a bit of work. With me today is Joe. Say hello, Joe.
Hello.
And Joe's on the, he's on the measuring and the cutting for me. And we have to cut one at 51. You got your wee pencil? So, I'll go ahead and just start the cut. Using a square. Now, all I've done my life is I've done shop fitting for all the retail shops that I've owned, doing the likes of fitting out and that sort of stuff. It's quite easy for me. And again, guys, I'm not a joiner. I am an electrician. So that battery's still buggered.
Is it the battery? It was 4 charge.
Is there... Oh, we've got loads of batteries anyway.
Oh.
So all I'm doing here, guys, you have a look here. These are just standard, these are fence panels. But it's got a beautiful, lovely wood. And I'm using that as a background. At the minute, our back studio wall is just ply. And what I'm doing is I'm going to use this. We're going to sand it down and we're going to varnish this. Now, if Joe Rogan can do it, I can bloody well do it. And that's the way it is, you know. So all I'm doing is I'm just working from the bottom and I'm just making out the timbers. For that I need a couple of pins. We're using standard fence posts, and it's cheap. It's not really that expensive to do this work. Don't go mad on the pens.
Yeah.
There's a bloody go all over the place. And they're going to the floor. And we don't want that, there's a bent one. So, right. And I'm probably not going to be that interesting today, guys. We have a live to do tonight on eBay and Amazon and Vinted. So that starts at the usual time of 6:30. And you're more than welcome to join me and ask me how can I make some money myself. I look very small here on my knees. So the idea really is every Saturday night I intend to talk to people about how to make money, how to get rich. And people always say to me, this is another question people have with me is, Alan, if you're so rich, why are you not paying someone to do it? Well, it's more important for me to do it myself. Like, people think that I'm really busy because I've got so many businesses, but I've got great staff, and I look after the staff that look after me. Oh crap. Guys, you should see the state of this work that I'm doing here. The pins are bending like crazy. But anyway, stop what you're doing and walk away, man. Well, why would you say that, Brand? Why you snitched on your homies? Who's that? Suge Knight. Hello from Washington State. Oh, hello. Well, you're not going to be a usual fan of mine. You snitched on your homies. What does snitched on your homies mean?
Don't know. Touted on your friends.
Touted on your friends. I don't know who that is, Suge. Suge Knight? I don't know you. Who did I snitch on? Huh? Tell me who I snitched on. Never heard the likes of it. Well, if it isn't the great 50 of Jesus' nephew. Who? I don't know who these bloody people are. They're probably not regular fans of mine by the looks of it. Steve said you snitched. Who's Steve?
No idea. Steve.
No, I don't know any Steve. Steve who?
Steve Austin.
Steve Austin, yeah. Yeah. So give us another big board there.
Another full one?
Yeah, I got a full board up there. Pop it on top there, brickwork. That's you.
Yep.
And we'll just pop one in here to hold this. I don't think these people are actually followers of ours. I think a lot of them are American trolls. I've noticed that, see, during the day. You don't know who you're getting.
Americans. No, Americans would be 6 hours behind. They're not up that early.
Oh, yeah.
It's alive.
You never know. Well, someone's from Washington. I mean, let's find out where they're coming from. Ask them. There you go. Who is Steve Harvey? Who? Steve Harvey? Martin Wonder. No idea. Steve Martin says you won.
What is going on?
I have no idea, guys.
There's more pins.
I think, Brandon, you're on something. I don't know who you are. I've not really, I don't know you. I know most of all my sort of regular subscribers. What? Steve Wonder, can't you say? No, I will not. He's giving you left. That's the hammer there of all hammers. That's the S-wing. Best bloody hammer there is in the world.
Tried to get me to get a long whip.
I wouldn't do that.
No, you wouldn't.
That's never going to happen. You want to... That's actually in there, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Get another one. Get another long one. And we'll put it up this side. So again, guys, we're putting up the studio. This is for my podcast studio. And go ahead. Back a bit. Up. Go ahead, keep going. Up. Push up. Tap up. Up you go. Up you go. Up you go. Up you go. A bit more. That's it. We're about to celebrate. We're about to celebrate 10,000 subscribers since I've been doing this channel. We've only been doing this channel now for, how long has it been? 18 weeks I've been working for. 18 weeks, and they're now 31 subscribers. Anyone that know me here yet so far? How much of how much were them panels? They weren't expensive. I don't know. I put them on the what do you call it? We have wholesalers, and we just sign for them. But I know that they're expensive now. So all I'm doing is I'm pinning them in. They're inch thick, but I'm pinning them with these beautiful little pins, and then I'll let it dry out. And it's got this. Have you noticed, guys? You start to see this beautiful. There's a lovely cedar look to the timbers, and that's actually what it's designed for. I'm hoping that it will create a beautiful pattern. And if Joe Rogan can do it, I can do it. I'm sure Joe Rogan never put them in though, himself. Well, maybe he did. Maybe he did. He made his own studio. You never know. But I think he was an MMA fighter, wasn't he? Oh, Joe Rogan. And how fucking big-headed of me to say I would do it like Joe Rogan. He's from Northern Ireland, so don't keep talking about religion. Shut that down. Just because you're from Northern Ireland doesn't mean you talk about religion. I don't involve myself at all with it. I once met an officer from Southeast Japanese province. Well, right, okay, that's great. I have no idea what you're talking about, kid. Right, let's get that on.
Another full one?
Yeah, get a full one. I think we'll do the halves afterwards.
Yeah.
He's from Northern Ireland, so he talks about religion. What the hell? Huh? Is that all we're thought about? Up closer, if you can.
Closer?
Yeah, that's it.
There's a pin somewhere.
You see it pick up. La 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 la. Oh, you know, I get that joke. It's all right, mate. I don't take offense. I have big, broad shoulders. Don't worry about it. I'm actually not Northern Irish. I've got a Northern Irish accent, but I'm actually English. I was born in London, in Feltham, near Isleworth, if anyone knows it. He's from Northern Ireland, Joe. If you heard my accent, would you think I'm English?
Would know you lived there, at least, yeah.
So some people think I'm American because I look like a big Yank. You know, I was in Texas one time and I had bought this beautiful Stetson presidential hat and everyone thought I was American. So, you know, hey, listen, I can pass for anyone. Someone says I look like, what do you call that red Jay Leno? I look like Jay Leno, but I don't. I don't believe I look like Jay Leno. I love his cars, but not his looks. He looks like a dead man now. He's lost that much weight. And I love being big, Al. So, love being big. Go ahead and put that on there, will you? So where are you guys all from? Anyone from Northern Ireland yet? Any of my favourite? Where's the money at? I could talk later on about money. Isn't that where the secure unit is? We're in Feltham. Feltham, England, is it really? I don't know, guys. I haven't been back to Feltham since I was a kid. I moved out when I was 11, come to this country. My mother thought it would be great for my manners to be a Northern Ireland person. And it hasn't done me too bad. I'm quite successful as a human being. I'd say I could have done better if I was living in England, but I don't know. I'll never know. Is it? That's actually really nice. I like that.
It is very nice.
I think that's a lovely pattern, guys. This is going to be my podcast studio. We're doing this for our eBayers, or not eBayers. Well, tonight is for the eBayers actually. And we're talking tonight at 6:30, my live usual, an hour video telling people how to get rich, how to make money, how to succeed in life, using my 33 years experience as a business person. Now, I'm not saying I know it all, but I kind of know a lot about how to make money on business. And I've done very well over my career. I've always seemed to have succeeded no matter what I've done. And I suppose one of these successions is this, that even though I am a successful person, I still do shit myself. I don't pay other people to do stuff for me. I like doing stuff myself. I'm a very busy man and I love being busy. I've got different uniforms. This is my work uniform. I own a construction company. I've got a rental business, even though I'm kind of winding down a bit on the construction because I've had a lot of trouble from it recently. Go ahead and put the thing up. But I own a rental business and I've got loads of properties. Here we go, what? Here we go, what? Brandon, I think you're a bit of a dipshit, aren't you? Huh? Huh? You're a bit of a dipshit, Brandon, I think. This studio's going to look at it coming through 6:30. Les, yeah, you're more than welcome. I need to go get the bales moved and the sheep fed. You're from, oh, Les, oh, darling, how are you? Oh, good to see you. Oh, yeah, no, well, listen, Les, I want to do a video. I want you to come up to the studio when I get this finished. I want you to meet me. I want to live with you. I want to do a video. You love BBC, as in the British Broadcasting Corporation. I hope that's what you mean, because there's Gordon. How are you, Gordon? Boys are dear, some of my old skills. Gordon, how are you, sir? Oh, it's good to see. Yeah, but Les, I want an interview with you, doll. He's Irish and obviously he works for the Irish mob. Brandon, you're a bit of a dipshit. You really are, mate. Up you go a bit. Gordon, you remember all this, don't you, mate? Gordon, remember this? Me having to do all this? How you keeping? You're not working today? I saw you it was not the other day, it was about a year and a half ago. I saw you. You haven't changed a bloody bit. You didn't even notice me. But you haven't changed a bit. So Gordon will tell you a few stories, won't you, Gordon? Shh. For anyone that's looking to know what I'm doing, again, if you just joined me, I am building my studio, my background studio. This is going to be the studio where I'll do my podcasts and I'll do business interviews with business folk, people who want to make money, and we'll talk about the ins and outs, the ups and downs, and the shite that we have to take as business people here in the UK and Ireland. And I look like a priest. You know, Brandon, you are fun, aren't you? You're such a fun guy. Isn't Ireland a part of Britain? No, Britain is England, Scotland and Wales, love. Or Liz. Yeah, Liz. No, it's England, Scotland and Wales. Britain is known as Great Britain. United Kingdom is Northern Ireland and Great Britain, just so you know. So the UK is 4 countries, Great Britain is 3. And Northern Ireland is not a part of it, nor Ireland. So it's a different country, Ireland. We live in the north of Ireland. And currently, there are 2 countries in Ireland of Ireland, or the island of Ireland. At the minute, we don't know what's going to happen soon. It may change. Do you think you'll see it? You will.
Yeah, I will.
I say we will be Irish eventually. It's coming whether we like it or not. Anyone else here? Oh, Brandon, it's LGBT affirming, not so much Catholic anymore. What the hell are you talking about? Where are you on? What are you on, Brandon? Boys are dear. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do with you. I assume you're American, aren't you? I assume you're American. So then he's turning around, kid. The corner of the thing, yeah. So I'm going to put a nice big logo here, somewhere about here. Big Al & Co, just about here. And we're going to have 3 chairs in this little square. And this little square will sort of snuggle up and we'll talk to hopefully Leslie there, who is a business person who's done very well for herself. And I assume you're coming. Have you logged off, Leslie? I don't know if you're still there. But if you are, listen, I really do want to talk to you. 3 chairs? Yeah. My fat body and 2 people swinging in beside me. Well, it's going to be mostly just me on my own. But we're going to have chats about business with all sorts of people. From a one-man band business person who cleans windows, right up to, I've got some really, really wealthy, successful friends who've done really well and they want to do a podcast with me. And we're going to talk about the shite that we deal with every day, including staffing, taxation, the councils, the government people. And I want to just basically draw them out and have a long, direct conversation about common sense shite that matters when it comes to making money. But I'll be doing it every 6:30. I do a live now every Saturday at 6:30 to talk about business. Tonight I might talk about something else. It depends on how the regulars want me to talk about. Last week we talked about how to make a bit of money for 2025, and eBay seems to be the consensus still. eBay and Vinted and Amazon, although Amazon I would not advise of it. So, but that's what the consensus is. Turnaround is nice and tight. Yeah, that's it. You ready?
Yep.
So I'm a businessman of 33 years. I've been up, I've been down, I've been bankrupt, I've been high, I've been low, I've been depressed, I've been suicidal, I've been on top of the world. And my whole life has had an experience that I want to share with other people. And it's great because, it's probably everyone else has had the same life as me, but I have this way of sometimes talking shite enough for people to understand, and they reason with it and understand and link with it. I'm writing a book as we speak, and it's known as 10 Rules of Business. 10 rules, 10 years. And it's about how to make decisions and how to live and how to work your life and how to make money. I can tell you that if you work for 10 years and follow the 10 rules, you're going to be a multi-millionaire. That's as simple as that. It works. It's worked because I've been bankrupt and I've been a multi-millionaire twice. And Gordon, you would know. If you're still watching, Gordon, you would know. You know how successful I was and then how much I failed. Gordon knows, don't you, Gordon? You saw it. So, and I do believe it was my ego that made me fail the first time. I was such a douchebag, I think, back when I was a younger kid. And some people still think I'm a douchebag today. So, I don't know. Maybe so. Do they have any pennies in their shoes or this? What is that? Is that your son? No, that's not my son. He's one of my apprentice workers. He's an apprentice joiner. Come and say hello, Joe. You're always out of the thing. Hello. Joe's an apprentice. He's been working for me. He's working today for a bit more money for himself. Well, it's good to see your... That's why it's good to see your back. Oh, Gordon, your wee gem, sir. I appreciate. I remember. I had a lot of times. You were part of that cycle. I remember it clearly. I don't try to forget my history, but I do believe that sometimes you have to find the errors in your own heart to find out how you are and successful in the future. So, but yeah. Are you still working in another place, Gordon? What are you up to, sir? Go ahead and fire another one up there, Sid.
Something not need more.
What do you say? Yeah, put some more pins in, yeah. Go ahead. I'll turn it around the other way. So what do you think of that background, guys? You can imagine it. I'm sitting here talking shite in the camera. It's actually really nice. I think that's a lovely colour. They're just fence posts. That's all they are, something for a fence, but I just love the cedar. And that's actually from Ireland. That comes from the south of Ireland. I think it's beautiful, beautiful wood. And it's a lovely cut. We're just going to sand it down and varnish it. So I think it's going to be a nice job. But yeah. You remember the amount of shops I had to do? You know, the amount of shops I had to shop fit. And I love shop fitting them. But yeah. Hi, Father Castle. Hi, Daughter Castle. How are you, love? We're doing look what we're doing, Lexi. We're doing, that's my girl, Lexi.
Is it?
Yeah, I think that's Lexi. Yeah, LC. Lexi Castle 7970. She could have got a better one. Did you? You moved to Screwfix. When have you been to Screwfix? I never saw you. I regularly go to Screwfix. I don't know. Are you in Lurgan or are you? Well, you're not Lisburn. Are you a manager there? You're nothing but management material. That's what you are. Huh. Unless there's a twist of the plot, you become like Alfred, and he goes out and plays Batman violently, and he's not. What?
This is guy on drugs.
Oh, you're in Lurgan, Gordon. I haven't been back in Lurgan. I must come and say hello to you and shake your hand, man. You know, you're a blast from the past. But I said I saw you there. I think it was. And I mean, all you've done is like me, you got white hair, or gone like really grey. But you haven't changed a bit. Are you still living in McGabbery? Are you up in McGabbery now? I love doing these lives at Saturday afternoon. Last week we done JCB stuff, and I was just doing a bit of digging, guys. You see, all I was doing was pulling out a bit of stone while talking crap, and I got 4,000 views. Now this channel's only been going 18 weeks. Oh, there you are, big man. Charlie, we were talking about you. How you keeping, buddy? Are you in England yet?
Charlie.
There's Charlie. Say hello to your mate. You in England yet? I seen the photo. I seen the photo of you on the port.
Standing there.
Oh, T1. What's up, Hap?
Irish accent.
Charlie's my boy. Oh, you're on the boat. Oh, you're still in McGabbery, Gordon. You're on the boat already. I see you took the car, thank God. Good lad. Now remember what I want pictures of. We'll not talk about it here. Remember, Gordon, Charlie's one of my boys. 6 hours or so still. Oh, you're taking the long one. Fuck me. Excuse my language, guys. I shouldn't swear. And if you see some of my videos, I don't swear at all, do I?
No.
No. You don't hear me swear, do you, Charlie? Or Lexi? Or Gordon, come to think of it. Yeah, I'd say I'm working for them boys in, was it Henderson's? I'm sure that was very stressful for you. Put them noodles arms away, Ricky. He hasn't got noodle arms.
No. Might have to start flexing.
Oh my God. Well, if it's any consolation, Charlie, we're missing you, man. We are really missing you. You know, we've done nothing but talk about you today. Not all good, but mostly good. We're just talking about the van. But listen, I'm missing you, mate. I'm really missing your wee face. But I think it's all for the better that you do what you have to do. You channel your man. Thank you so much for the thank you card, Charlie. That was a beautiful message you sent me, mate. Very, very heartful. That was a lovely message. I appreciate everything you've done, mate, including your mess ups. Remember, it's all good and bad, but it's all still good. You having a party when you get home?
Want me to grab some more boards?
Yeah. What do you think, Charlie? What do you think, Lexi? Are you still watching me, darling? Aye. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Gordon. I agree with you, mate. Sometimes. Hi, Cammy. So I've got 2 people now from my family, directly family. Oh, no, I'm going to get a sign writer, Charlie. We were talking about this morning. We're going to get McCall signs from Lisburn or from Newry to do the signs for me. And we're going to go Big Al and Co. So you can come and do a video with me, Charlie. Why not recommend Amazon? I do, but I don't recommend it for anyone that's starting out in business. Please don't do it initially. It is hard, and they'll take your fucking money off you if you mess up, and they keep it for up to 6 months. So if you've not got the cash flow, my advice is don't take the risk. They can be a bastard if you get things wrong. Amazon are great if you're a little bit bigger and you can afford the time when Amazon decide, I'm taking your money off you. And they will leave it, they will steal it for you for 6 months, and they will hold that money for 6 months. Which is not right, and I think it's unlawful, but they do it. Their platform, their rules. There was a good money maker that I thought about, and it was last week we were talking about it. Vending machines. Vending machines is a great money maker for anyone. If you've got a trailer and you got a bit of strength, vending machines selling Coke and Mars bars out of a standard freaking vending machine. They're so cheap to buy now. What am I building, Cammy? We're building the studio, mate. This is the studio for the podcast. Do you remember I was talking about the live chats and the videos I'll be doing for people? I'll be wearing my suit, talking nice people. Yeah, that's right. The card machines on it, Charlie. Yep. Yeah. So we're getting lots of family here now coming in. Charlie family, Cameron family, Lexi family. And then you got old friends coming on board. It's great. It's lovely to see you all on my live. I never thought that I would do a live, but it seems to do well. I mean, I'm not getting thousands of people, which I like. I like it to keep it local. But I'm not getting thousands of people watching me. Which is good, because I've seen people with the thousands and you can't see the text and you can't see what's being talked about. So that when it gets to that size, you can't relate to the viewers. But anyway, I decided back when I bought the historic mill. Here, Gordon, take a look at that mill that I've got. I have a big old 1800s mill that I'm developing. And we started broadcasting that, and that's how the channel... Don't put him more against the table.
Set them down.
Yeah, just set them down. And we started videoing this, and this is 18 weeks ago. And since that 18 weeks, I think we're sitting at 4 million views so far on the channel. And the revenue that I've made from it, guys, anyone wants to start a channel, my advice is do it. Because I made now, we're coming close to like about £2,000 to £4,000 a month just from me talking shite on the channel. And it makes an income, which then creates more money to buy more stock, which then creates an income. So there's nothing wrong with doing, 2 or 4 grand net profit. I mean, that's pure profit. That's just me talking shite and getting paid 4 grand for it. I mean, what else would you want in life? And all I'm doing is I'm just doing my usual stuff. This is the day-to-day life that I live. This is what I do every day. And imagine getting paid for just doing what you do. Twice. Because if I'm doing any jobs for customers and I'm doing work for clients, bye Dad, need to clean the house, says Cameron. Yeah, look, listen, Gordon, you're more than welcome to come down. You can come down and see me at any of the 2 depots that I have. We've closed down the 3rd one, the Newry one, sadly, purely because the Newry one wasn't doing so well profitability wise. We had to make a decision. We had to make a decision to pay off some staff. Not the best decision. I don't like doing that. I hate paying people off, but sometimes you have to breathe in to breathe out again. And I'm not going to allow it to happen again. I'm not going to allow myself to get poor by keeping staff that are just not making money. I just can't. I have to make them very wise decisions to ensure. But you're more than welcome to come up and see me at any of the depots and see what I'm up to. More than welcome. I'd love to see you. and chat up with you. You know, love to see you. I'm not local, but I dream of it. Irish DNA. Oh, where are you from? K. Lane. I don't know the lanes now. Is that Southern Irish? Or are you long time generation out of here? I think we'll start maybe cutting. Well, no, I'll keep going up. Keep going up. I kind of like that. I just don't want to do the shitty bits.
Yeah, no. Should all be roughly the same size anyway.
What do you say?
They'll all be roughly the same size anyway.
Well, I'm sure they'll not be. Okay. And Charlie's on the ferry. You know what? It's a good thing for you, Charlie. I don't know if you're still watching us. I don't know if you're still working on it, kid. But yeah. Anyway, guys, anyone that's joined me again, my name's Alan Castle. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman. I own rentals. I own a construction business. I own online eBay businesses, Amazon businesses. We sell a lot of stock. And this is the new part of my industry. This is another revenue that I'm doing. It's the podcast studio. We have a YouTube business that's making money now. And this one's going to be the podcast where I talk weekly about everything from running staff to running businesses to paying taxes to avoiding paying taxes. Shh. Occasion. You're Australian. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, listen, Gordon, good talking to you, kid. Gordon, I'd love to say hello to you. Come up for a cuppa. You can always arrange it. I'll give you my email and send it up. You actually, if you have a look, Gordon, my email is production@castlemediauk.com. Just send an email, come straight into my email box, and you're more than welcome. I'll send you my telephone number, and you're more than welcome to come up, a cup of tea and a chat, a catch up, see how your family's getting on and everything else. I think that looks good.
It does smell too.
I love your smell. There's a beautiful, guys. There's a beautiful smell in here. It's all that spruce pine wood. Is this pine? I don't know if it's pine. It's not really pine. But I don't know if you guys are liking that or seeing the patterns that it's starting to show. But I love it. Someone said to me it will look cheap, but I don't agree. You know, I don't agree. I think it looks pretty cool. When the light, we've got studio lights that we got, but that's really nice. I think that's good. I'm having a bit of that on the camera. That's actually pretty good. You can imagine that, guys. So that's me talking behind the wood. Given the fact that most of the stuff I do is construction now, you know, that's not bad. And then I'll put the big Allen Co. somewhere on the logo. I think that's all right. I think that's pretty good. Do you know? What do you think, Joe?
That piece of wood there is lovely.
Which one? Top one?
Yeah.
We'll put a stain on it afterwards. We'll sand it down and then stain it. And I think it'll look lovely. It'll look always wet. But we can't put a stain on it that's wet because it'll shine with the lights and it'll shine on the camera.
Yeah.
So it'll have to be like a satin stain or a dry stain, you know, so we'll have to test that before on the camera.
Glossy stain.
If it's glossy, it's going to look like a mirror. It's going to reflect the light. Go ahead and put it all up there, kid. So, we're up and we're down. Looks nice. Doesn't go too good with the flooring, but you won't see it. Oh, yeah. Charlie, right? Are you away, Charlie? Keep me in touch, buddy. Keep in touch with us, mate. When you get home, when you get over to England, give me a shout. Make sure you text me. Regular updates on your whereabouts, making sure you're fine. Now I'm hoping that I don't have to do any side cuts, but it looks like I will. Maybe we won't have to do up there.
See better, Charlie?
What's that, kid?
You sound all the best. Lots of love.
Charlie away.
Yeah.
I like that. Here's the top one. You go ahead and put it. You want to put the top one in? He's too small, guys. Charlie, Joe here is too tiny to put it in. Come on. That's why I'm a lanky piece of shite. I'm great for the big long work. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You see, there's a bit of a drop on that. You see that?
Is there?
You're not seeing it with the what do you call it anyway. The cameras. We don't have to go up to that height. I don't think, even though it can be seen here. That's not the height because that's one of the studio lights there.
Yeah.
So we don't really have to put an infill up there.
Yeah.
I don't think anyway. I don't think. Oh, that's the wrong way around. It needs to come out again. Ah! And here got freaking decapitated there, live on camera. So we need to move this out. See there? Always put your, when you're taking out a nail, always put it against the wall when you're taking it out, and then just use your claw.
Yeah.
There you go. Take that and put that on the table so it doesn't walk into the floor. There's another nail there somewhere. There's it there. Yoink. Right. There we go. So guys, I'm not talking that much because we're just busy putting the last bits in. I'm just basically putting the final pins in for this top panel. Joe, you can talk to them. Anyone asking any questions while I'm doing this? Any good ones?
Not really, no.
No one's asking any questions?
Nope.
Ah, that's a change. This will only be my fourth live. No, my sixth live. I've been doing lives for 3 weeks now. And it's not really much about life. But my real live is the eBay tonight at 6:30. If you want to join in, 6:30 UK time that is.
Charlie asked a question. What sort of wood is it?
What sort of wood? I think it's a spruce. I think it's one of them fast growing spruces. It's not a, well, is it a pine? Is a spruce a pine? But it's a spruce. It's one of them fast growing ones you get from the south of Ireland, the ones they grow in the mountains. And it's like, it'll shrink like crazy, so it'll have holes in, Charlie, as it gets older. What does it look like from your point of view, Charlie? You're seeing it there. I thought you were away. You bollocks you. Huh?
Someone said it looks good, Alan. Nice colour. K.A. Lane. Up there.
Thank you, Kay. Thanks for... What am I building, Carl? I am building a studio. My podcast studio. Hi, and welcome to the Big Al and Co. podcast, where we talk shite about talking shite about business. Right, okay.
I marked that one for...
No, it has to be cornered though.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it needs a corner. We have to cut the corners off first. What we'll do is we'll put that wood over here like so, up here, and integrate it and stack it just. Yeah? Happy enough? Let's start getting the cuts done. So we'll do the first bottom one, yeah? It looks like a timber yard. How are you, Carl? We haven't started doing podcasting yet, to be honest with you. We haven't started doing podcasting. The podcast itself is a new thing for me too. Let's do it on my hair. I look like a rough dog.
Want this bottom one?
What do you say? Yeah. So I'm doing a podcast on just basically business, really, and This is my average day-to-day job that I do construction, do that sort of thing. So a Sitka spruce, type of pine, okay. Cool. Didn't know that. I know that it's grown in Northern or in Ireland, the south of Ireland, which is a country south from us. We're in the north there in the south, but we do a lot of export and imports. What size you got, kid?
50 and a half.
51 and a half?
50.
50 and a half?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is it you sure it's to the corner? You don't measure to the end, you measure to the edge. Do you see that line, the outer line? That's the cut you make. So from here to the outer line of the wood, that's where you measure it there to there. Because that's your cut. Where are you cutting it from?
Oh, I see what you mean now.
You see it? Because it integrates, you see?
Yeah.
That's the wood there, and that will integrate. So we have to measure from here to the edge there. And that's it. It looks very well, not too harsh on the eyes, bright whites. Yeah, I think so. Charlie, I was looking at some of the top podcasters and they just use timber.
Yeah, 50 and a half.
50 and a half still?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. You're cutting it, so Charlie, Joe's going to cut it, Ricky's going to cut it, so we'll have a look. See how he's getting on with this one. Guys, let's have a look. Go ahead.
Not very well.
I don't know. We'll see how he gets on. I'm going to hold the camera to see how he gets on cutting this. No, doing it the other way.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how he gets on, guys. This is the apprentice.
Can hardly see the line.
What do you say?
Can hardly see my own line.
Charlie, watch this, kid. Oh, another line cut. 2 lines now. Now we don't know which line to do. But anyway, go on, keep going. Ooh, that didn't look too bad at all. There we go.
That's it.
There you go. That's exactly what I was saying earlier on, Charlie. You know, if Joe Rogan could do it for what was it? Was it 100 million? I thought it was $1 billion. I think so, Brendan. I think it's going to be a great studio. Yeah, that's short. How'd you get that one short? I told you. I think it was 51. But go ahead, man. That's all right. Tuck it in. Yeah, tuck it in. Go ahead, tuck that in, sure. I would put a bit of a, what do you call it on it though? A bit of a support up. Make sure it goes up. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. It's on the floor, so go ahead. Yeah, let's see. And as the apprentice keeps. Whoa, you got it in. Well done, you young man. There's another pin on the floor. The reason why he's putting the nails in the black holes is so we don't see the nails. I thought that was a great idea. I mean, ultimately, it's just a studio set, you know. But you can imagine it now. Look, see that? Hi and welcome to my podcast. The state of my hair. I probably need to go to Turkey for turkey teeth and turkey hair. Lovely. Right, we'll do another cut. I put you back on the table, guys, because I probably have to do this cut myself now.
There's another tape.
What do you say?
Another measuring tape. I need to get a smaller tape.
Yeah?
That one's far too big in my pocket.
Okay. See, to me that tells me 51. That's 51, not 51 and a half. But I have to take the corner.
So where's it from?
I'll show you again.
Yeah.
Where's your pencil, kid?
I'll just a sec. No.
Does anyone think that I look like Jay Leno or Brad Pitt? When are you going to start the podcast? So the first podcast starts next week. Depending on the sign writing, whether the sign writer can do the sign for me. I don't want to sort of cheapen it. I want to make sure that everything is done, the whole system set up, because we got 2 new cameras to buy, a sound set, a new podcast computer. The total cost is going to be about £20,000. So I want to make sure that it's right. I'd rather not cheapen it. So yeah. Put your weight on that, kid. That's it. That's a gorgeous timber, guys. Just a simple friggin' piece of timber. Jay Leno. That's what John said. Yeah, shut up. Charlie, you know too much. I'm going to have to get you assassinated, boyo. You wonder why there'll be people following you trying to assassinate you, kiddo. So I'm going to put this out. I'm going to turn this at an angle. This cut, because it's not right. John, as in John McCauley. I'm back, Dad. Hiya, Lex. How you doing, Dolly? That's my girl.
Lexi.
Yeah, Lexi. Very proud of her. She's a wee horsey girl. I don't know how I'm going to do this, actually. How do you do this here? Do you want to put a bit of weight in that, kid? You put your weight on that one. You ready?
Yeah.
Try that. I had to put a bit of a chamfer on that one. A little bit of a chamfer on the wood to try and get it at an angle. So, but I'm about to go, guys. I'm about to say goodbye to you all.
That's my mum.
Is contracting your profession? Yes, it is. Who's that? Your mum? Oh, hello, Karen. How are you? Installing skills, great. Yeah. No, I own a company, a construction business. I haven't been doing so well at the minute because I've had difficulty sort of getting the right staff in, but I do it all myself. I've been doing it all myself for years. I started off building my own house after retiring from being a businessman. But being a businessman, I was drawn back into business. So I own a contracting company. I own an eBay business. I own an Amazon company. We do a load of, what's that? You'll bounce back? Yeah. No, I think I have. I've been 8 years back from bankruptcy, would you believe? 8 years I have been doing my stuff, and I'm back to a multi-millionaire again. So things are not bad. I am successful, and I'm very happy. And you know, whoever's been watching over me doing this for me, I don't know. Maybe it was a message for me to do something else for some other people. And that's why I'm doing what I do today. That's why I am the person. It's neither here nor there. No. Look, at the end of the day, money does matter, because money is good for other people too. See, I don't just wealth create for myself. I wealth create for everybody. I give other people opportunities and make sure that they make a lot of money as well. But you're asking the right questions. Yeah, and I have a beautiful family. It's not just a family that I have, my direct family. I've got a lot of friends, and they're beautiful people. I've got one friend who is currently on his way to England. Are you Frank Castle's dad? No, I don't know who Frank Castle is, unless I've got a son that I don't know called Frank. But no, I don't know who Frank is. So,
That went in lovely.
of course it did. Of course it did.
That was definitely better than you were expecting.
No, Karen. Karen doll, you're going to have to watch to see your son doing a bit of work that I taught him to do. He's actually pretty good. Your boy's actually really good at what he does. He's not a bad wee lad. I'm very proud to have him here. He's currently now my only fixed member of staff, because we've got Charlie going across the border. Damien Simon, are you Frank Castle said the Punisher? All right, okay. Get it now. Ahead of the curve. Good work, lads. I like your energy. Thanks, RR. Yeah, well, I'm energetic. I don't know about this boy here. Come, does he look energetic? Karen, do you think he looks energetic? He's sitting watching me.
Hope he's behaving. He's really enjoying work.
Oh yeah, no, he behaved himself. He's as I say, he's quite a sensible man. I can see that it's going to be require very little work. But you spoiling rotten. What a beautiful car you're loaning him. What? I hope he's paying you a nice rent because he's going to start earning a bit of money next year. He's going to get up that rent. And he has to pay you half of it, I think. It's 50% you said you were going to pay your mum.
No chance.
You said you were going to pay 50% of your salary.
50 a week.
50 a week?
50 a week.
That's cheap.
No, it's not.
That's cheap rent. Karen, you're looking after him. Yeah, no, he's a great laddie. You know what? I'm glad. I mean, I was always hesitant to bring on apprentices. And it was because I felt I had not enough to teach them. And then I realized, even today, you know, little things. And he's going, oh my God. I mean, Charlie's the same. When I told he's watching as we speak. I used to say things to Charlie, and Charlie goes, crikey, that's a great piece of advice. So even on a life basis, it's pretty good to give him a bit of lessons. Sometimes the wee lads do need a help. And that's the problem, I think. A lot of us are not looking after the young lads now. We're not wanting to take them on. And he done one thing that I did. And this is how he got to work with me. This is how he became, I took him on. When I was a young lad, I couldn't get an apprenticeship. And I went on the beg, and I went to a contractor, knocked on the door, electrical contractor, and I said, listen, I will work for a year for free on the basis that you give me the rest of the 3 years when my apprenticeship paid. And he went, yep, okay, that's a risk worth taking. Now, he did actually not pay me for the whole year. Whereas Ricky said, look, you can see how I get on. I work for free until you get on and see how it goes. And I thought, what a great thing to say. Within a week, I kind of knew, and I was going, right, no, he's dead on. He's not a waster. Unlike, by the way, a lot of them are. We had another guy that we brought on, and Charlie, I'll tell you about him. He was more interested in my millionaire status than he was in actually doing any work. And he wanted to do the YouTubes with, what do you call him again? Turkey Teeth?
Oh, yes. What's his name?
Oh, there's a multi-millionaire mentor that comes on Northern Ireland, and he goes, winners won.
110%.
110%. Get up at 3 a.m. in the morning. And I thought to myself, why are you telling that stuff? It makes no sense. There's no relevance to winners win. You know, it's like saying grass grows. Grass grows. It's the same bloody thing.
His name's not out of my head.
That's boring. Anyway, what are we talking about? Who's a loser? AK. Not me, I hope. Sorry, Ireland, or I'm wrong. Unions in Ireland? Unions, I don't know what you mean about... Oh, you're talking about work unions, construction unions? No, there's not. There's none of that nonsense. We have... money is the ruler. Game over. Yeah, no, yeah, we don't have unions, thank goodness. I heard about the problems. So you must be American, are you, Corey? Yeah, you know... Is it good? You're saying it's good? Corey? Unions, I always thought unions were bad. As a boss, I suppose, I would... Hoof-hearted. Yes.
He just got you to say who farted.
Oh, for frick's sake. Hoof. Oh, you're a... Bjorn, you're a dick. You are a dick. Good joke, but you're a dick. What? They fight for people against the machine. Do they really? Well, saying that, Corey, I'm probably the machine. I'm the boss. And I think the machine would be someone like the boss who doesn't want to pay their staff big wages. Although I try my best to make sure people get paid what they're worth. Why nails in screw? Right, Anthony. So these are pins. They're not nails, they're pins. And the reason was, can you see them? Tell me you can see them. Nope. If you screw them in, you can see the screw heads, whereas you can't see anything. And that's why we're using pins. We're using pins so that it's invisible to the eye.
Plus they might need to come out again.
And plus they need to come out again. If we screw them, we can damage them. And the screw hole looks terrible on them, you know. Yeah, finishing nails, that's it. Irish, yes. Northern Irish. when they get outlived in their original usefulness. Kelly Saxton, I know your name. Saxton, do I know you, darling? Glue as well. No, we're not gluing because odds are that will have to come out again. And the reason why it has to come out is because it will dry and it will start showing holes in it. And as it shrinks, as the wood shrinks, we're going to have to probably take it off, push it all down and put it back in again. So that's the reason why we're just loosely nailing it. Remember, this is a stage show. So this is not permanent fixture. It's literally, all it is like Joe Rogan's red bloody curtain. And that's all it is. It's there so it's a background for people to look when they don't want to keep looking at my face while I'm talking shite. All right, we need to do another cut, kid. We do another cut. And anyway, guys, I'm actually coming to the end of my live for today because I have to prep tonight for the live at 6:30. If anyone wants to listen in on how to make money in the UK or how to make money as an entrepreneur, you're more than welcome to come and say hello to me. I'll be probably doing it from the depot. I'll be filming it from the depot. So the live will be chatting to our usual folk regarding just different things such as business and that sort of stuff. But anyway, I'm going to love you all and leave you. Thanks for watching. And please remember, if you want to know more about me, you want to talk to me direct, you want to be mentored, you want any advice on how to do business, give me a shout. You've got the subscribe and you can talk to me direct every day. I'm always on my channel. I'm working it as a business. So because of that, it's like doing customer care. My subscribers are simply my customers. The more you guys watch, the more I get paid. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Lovely speaking to you all. I hope to see you again. See you later, guys. Good luck.